At least one family on St. Croix is not happy with the judicial system. News Channel 8's Wes Small is with the family of Craig Liebert.
Craig Liebert's mother is here with Miss Liebert. First of all, let's take it back. There are people who are watching this for the first time. We've been on TV about 2 or 3 times so far, Miss Liebert.
Yeah.
Craig Liebert, how old was he?
He was 30 at the time.
He was 30. And want to take you back. What year was it?
Was 2008.
2008, and it was in June.
June.
Right.
So it's almost 2 years.
And we had,
next month will be 2 years since he's gone.
It was in the early morning hours of Frederickstead?
It was
like
evening.
9 p.m.
Right, around 9 p.m. Frederickstead.
Yeah, just coming from church.
That was across the street from the fire station.
Yes, by the fire station.
They tried to save him, right?
Yeah.
That was my story. Yeah.
Firefight.
That was one of my first stories when I came back to Channel 8.
They tried to save his life.
His food at
And
the time.
He was eating his
Yeah, he was eating his food at the on top of his car, and then I guess he was with a group of people, you know, and that's what I don't understand about the community is that people always say they don't see anything, and it was a bright light outside. It had people outside, and nobody said they saw anything. And if they had talked up at the time, you know, Tafari Fox would have been caught at that time. But now it's 2 years, nobody can't see him, and they found these 2 people in Los Angeles. My question is,
Bunting is the man and Lucas is the woman. We're trying to get their pictures up now. Now you say they're going to let out Miss Lucas to work in senior citizens' homes.
Yeah.
Oh, now, because she goes in on the weekends and at nights.
she comes out, she goes back to the facility, and I guess she comes out in the day to work. My question is, again, is that how you have this murderer, well, she's not a murderer because she was not involved in it, but she was in the car when it happened. And if she so care about nursing and she's in the health industry, why did she let my brother die? Why didn't she come out? Yet Tafari probably had a gun at the time, but it took them 2 years to find her, and now they finally found somebody in charge of this murder, and then she's let out in the community to work with elderly people.
Miss Liebert, if there's anything else that we can say, what do you want the community to know, and what message do you have to the judicial system?
What I want to say about that is that these people should be in, and they shouldn't be taking care of anybody outside, because they really Tafari Fox, who is the killer, who is the shooter, he did not pull this woman in the car to say let's go. It was a plan, because the guy who is in the prison right now, he is the one that was driving, and Tafari Fox was the one who shot, and this other lady, she was in the car.
So they actually had to stop and pull over the car for him to get out. So, I mean, they should be charged with something. I'm sure she wasn't sleeping when the gunshots were fired. They was in the vehicle. They stopped there. He came out, did the shooting, and they actually waited for him. Now, what kind of people does those kind of things? And she was not a CNA before. All of a sudden, she's in a nursing career. She used to be down in the bar in Frederickstead on crack and cocaine, and that's what she is. She probably became a CNA. That's just a cover-up story for when she went to Los Angeles, for her to get out, to be out there and work, because she's not nowhere in the nursing field. Because I'm a nurse myself in the Governor Juan Louis Hospital, and you don't see me out there being witness to murderers and getting away with it. Now you're saying you're taking care of an 85-year-old woman? That's just nonsense. My brother was there bleeding to death, and she could have done something, because all nurses should be able to be doing CPR, and all of a sudden she didn't know CPR, and she just drove off with the other guy that's in custody right now.
With the Liebert family, obviously they're not happy with the judicial system. When will they get justice? I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
When we come back from this break, we talk to a VI senator that was assaulted over the weekend. Don't go away. Senator Samuel Sanis was assaulted over the weekend on St. Croix. News Channel 8's Wes Small files this report.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. An assault on a Virgin Islands senator. Wow, that is no laughing matter. I'm here with Senator Sammy Sanis, and you were just inside of a committee meeting, Senator, so thank you very much for coming out and sharing with us. First of all, we understand that this situation is under legal jurisdiction right now. You can't really comment too much at all about what happened over the weekend, but people wanted to see you and make sure that you're physically okay, and the fact that you were assaulted over the weekend. Just a little bit, what can you tell your constituents out there, you know, that you are okay and the case is being looked at?
I am okay, and I thank you for your concern. I want to thank the numerous phone calls that I've received from the public calling me to verify that I'm okay, and I want to show everybody that I am okay. It is very unfortunate that an individual got upset over a vote. It is very unfortunate because Wes, ever since the vote took place, I've received a lot of phone calls and I've been in a lot of discussions, but it was all discussions with respect. It was a lot of respect involved. And unfortunately, this incident occurred in which an individual, while under the influence, decided to become physical.
Senator, I can only hope that you guys protect yourselves as you go out. Remember before when you passed the ammunition bill, you were telling me you had death threats against you and your family.
Yes, but Wes, let me tell you something though. Regardless of what happened, I have a duty. And my duty is to do what's best for this community, and I'm going to continue doing that, no matter what happened, no matter how many threats I receive, because I was elected by the people to do what's best for this community. So I'm going to continue doing my job.
Right. All right, very good. With that, let me let Senator Sanders go. He's going back in this committee meeting. What are you guys hearing this morning?
We're hearing a bill in reference to transparency, government transparency and information.
That's pretty fitting, isn't it? That's
Yes, it is. Yes,
boy, do we need that. With that, I'm glad you're okay. Government transfer. Okay, don't go there, Wes. With Senator Sanders, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
School was dismissed very early this morning at Pearl B. Larson Elementary School on St. Croix. News Channel 8's Wes Small is on the scene to tell us why.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Once again, we are at Pearl B. Larson Elementary School out east, and we're talking to Mr. Howell. He is the union rep for these teachers and staff, and they're not happy here at Pearl B. Larson. And we also understand that the children have been dismissed this time. I believe so. You tell us what happened, Mr. Howell.
Yes, this morning, first of all, the teachers here were all locked out of school. We came this morning and the administration did not allow the teachers to sign in this morning. A conversation was held with the administration of the school asking why weren't members allowed to sign in. The administration was very evasive and would not ask any of the questions, but that is his right. But our members are here to work. We have been here to work from this morning. The children were dismissed. I was here when the principal said at 9:40 that school is closed, and we were all here at 9:40, before 9:40, and the school was closed. We are here to work, but the children aren't here. I would like to know why is it that the administration, the government decided to send home the children. If children are first, then these children should be here to be instructed by these teachers who are here to instruct the children.
Why is there so much disharmony with the teachers and staff? Why are y'all unhappy? What's the problem?
Well, I can only guess this. I am not a fortune teller, but first of all, it's a disrespect on the part of the administration. Since last year, we were supposed to receive a pay increase, so we haven't. We are always promised, we are promised, and as soon as the date draws near, we would get a correspondence saying the next week, the next pay period. So I think that if I was a fortune teller and if I knew what was in people's heart, I would say that the members are totally upset because the government is failing to live up to their part of the bargain. And it seemed like as soon as the members take an action, then they will promise us a note saying, okay, we are going to promise you. So I think that this may be some of the factors that are being calculated here by members from other schools who had job actions at later dates. But our members at the school came in a little bit late this morning.
Why were they late?
Well, I don't know why they were late. Sometimes you
went to the dentist?
I went to the dentist.
Beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone else want to talk then and say what's going on here?
Well, I had called in because I did have an emergency this morning, and I told them I wouldn't be in until around 10 o'clock this morning. But I am upset because if the government has decided that they're not going to give us a raise for whatever reason, then they should talk to us about it. They shouldn't just, every time we turn around and we're supposed to get the raise, they decide, well, you know, we're not going to get the raise. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. You know, we're professionals. We can handle it.
At Pearl B, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Sports 411 update with Stephen Koo Francis.